The shadow of unanswered questions looms large over Australia's handling of a potentially devastating terror plot, casting a harsh light on the communication breakdowns and conflicting narratives surrounding a crucial online meeting on January 30th. This meeting, involving the Australian Federal Police, AFP, and key political figures, remains shrouded in mystery, fueling intense scrutiny and raising serious concerns about national security protocols. The saga began with the revelation by the AFP on Monday that a suspicious Caravan incident, initially feared to be a potential mass casualty event in Sydney, was allegedly orchestrated by criminals seeking personal gain, not mass destruction. While this alleviated immediate fears of a large-scale terror attack, it simultaneously ignited a firestorm of political controversy, centering on the information flow and the subsequent reactions of key political figures. Peter Dutton, the Minister for Home Affairs, has emerged as a central figure in this unfolding drama, his pronouncements and questioning adding fuel to the already burning political debate. On February 6th, Dutton voiced his profound concern over the apparent discrepancy in briefing protocols. His pointed inquiry echoed across the nation. If there's been a briefing to the Premier of New South Wales, but the Prime Minister wasn't interested in getting a briefing, well, what does that mean for our national security? This pointed question highlighted a critical gap in communication, raising concerns about potential lapses in the national security apparatus and the effectiveness of intergovernmental collaboration during a potential crisis. Dutton further amplified the controversy during the same press conference, directing sharp criticism towards Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. He pressed Albanese to provide the exact date he first learned about the existence of the suspicious Caravan, suggesting the delay in disclosure represented a grave national security lapse. The demand for precise timing underscored Dutton's assertion that this incident constituted a serious national security matter, requiring immediate and transparent action from the highest levels of government. The ambiguity surrounding the January 30th online meeting intensifies the scrutiny. The identities of those present remain partially undisclosed, adding to the growing sense of opacity surrounding the government's handling of this sensitive issue. The specific language employed during this critical meeting, particularly the assessments of the potential threat level, is yet to be fully revealed, further hindering a complete understanding of the events. Adding another layer of complexity, Prime Minister Albanese's statement on January 30th revealed his agreement with New South Wales Premier Chris Minns' assessment that the incident posed a potential terrorism threat. This statement, made before the AFP's conclusion about the perpetrator's motives, raises questions about the initial intelligence assessments and the basis for such a serious classification. Was the initial assessment premature? Did it unduly heighten fears and contribute to the ensuing political tensions? The contrast between the AFP's final assessment and the initial alarm bells highlights the difficulties in rapidly analyzing complex threats and the potential for misinterpretations, especially in the face of limited information. However, the ensuing political sparring and the unanswered questions regarding the January 30th meeting raise far deeper concerns. The lack of transparency surrounding this critical event undermines public confidence in the government's ability to effectively manage national security threats. The nation waits for answers. The lingering questions surrounding the online meeting, the conflicting statements from government officials, and the opaque nature of the initial intelligence assessments demand thorough investigation and complete transparency. The stakes are high, not just for the political landscape, but for the nation's trust in its leadership and its security apparatus. Until the truth emerges, the shadow of doubt will continue to cast a long and ominous pall over Australia's national security narrative.